Criticizer seems to forget that this is my channel and I can upload whenever I want. Nobody cares about your eating habits. Anyway, um, as I was saying, which I wasn't really saying because I never even started. Um, yeah, loneliness and suffering, boys, is a really sensitive topic over here, and it's one that I'm experiencing. Whoa, never thought a 16-year-old Indian degenerate would be experiencing like loneliness and suffering, right? Anyway, it's like it's a weird phase of life where I am just not too comfortable with trusting someone with a lot of information about me because some shit happened, right? My favorite person back then, a few months ago, just shat in my face and left after like they knew every single secret about me, every single trauma that I've experienced, and they left by shitting in my face, but it wasn't like a normal shit, right? It was it was like if you had constipation for like 11 days and then had diarrhea, that type of shit. So it's like really difficult for me to trust anyone with, confidential information about me because it feels like they'll just do that again and leave. And I don't think I can go through that again, man. Like I'm going through this shit right now. It sucks. It genuinely sucks. It's like just tears every single night, nightmares, just waking up at 4 a.m. randomly and then not being able to go back to sleep again. It's genuinely dog shit. And it's also like 10th grade over and like college is gonna start in like July, August or something. So it's just these few months, it's gonna be like a lonely phase. As I don't want to go and meet up with like my friends or someone else. Honestly, that's just a big waste of time, and I want to make the most of this free time that I have by just, doing things that are more productive, doing things that might actually have an effect on the world. And I feel like to some extent, I'm doing the right thing, but it also sucks a lot to do the right thing. Like I went to the gym yesterday, and nobody was there, like not even my trainer, because I went a bit too early. And like when I got up on that treadmill, man, I just did not want to move at all. Like, and nobody was watching, nobody would find out. Like, I'd know that I bitched out, so I did it, and I do feel good that I did it. And I feel like this feeling good after doing something that you were clearly like very, very against doing because it was gonna suck. I feel like this feeling of feeling good after doing it is much more strong than the bitchy feeling I had when I didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like in order to, prosper, one needs to suffer, but also it shouldn't the extent shouldn't be to the point where you genuinely exhaust yourself. And I haven't found that point yet where I push myself too hard and just go, I can't do this anymore. I haven't found that point yet. And I, I don't want there to be such a point. Because okay, it would be fun to just, keep going and, push myself to the extreme to the point where the shit I'm finding, like, majorly difficult right now. It's just gonna be like in my daily, you know. And I feel like I have trained myself against insults more than anything in the world because I was this podcast once with Joe Rogan and this half red-faced dude. It was a dude saying how like nobody can insult him really strongly because nobody can say worse stuff to him than he's actually said to himself. And I kind of agree to that extent. I do agree, like massively. Because I see all of us have done mess up shit, right? And you are your own biggest critique. So it's like, I have been so hard on myself. And I've been so hard. Um, and that yeah, it just doesn't affect me anymore. I used to actually care when like a relative or one of my parents was like criticizing my marks, my lifestyle, anything. Like I know everything I'm doing is good. I know that everything I'm doing is proper. So at this point, anyone, even if one of my friends was like, "Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Whatever you're doing is dog shit. Kill yourself." I wouldn't care. I genuinely wouldn't care. And I feel like this insensitivity to someone else's words is gonna bite me in the ass because someday someone's actually gonna be right, and I'm gonna dismiss it without much consideration. Of course, I'm always gonna consider their words. They're my favorite people, but without much consideration, I'm just gonna dismiss their words, and then it's gonna suck because like I told you so, and something shitty happens, man. Honestly, if it bites me in the ass, it bites me in the ass. I don't care. My life is gonna be full of ups and downs, despite how much in the middle I try to stay. It's like if one day I'm gonna be extremely happy, I just know there's gonna be a day I'm gonna be extremely sad. I just know there's gonna be days where my friends are gonna pass away, where my people are gonna pass away, where my parents are gonna pass away. There's gonna be days when maybe I lose a leg, maybe I lose my penis, maybe I lose my arms, maybe I lose both eyes. Uh, yeah. I just have to deal with that possibility. All of those things could happen at once as well. There's really no limit to suffering. I feel like that's what makes it scary. But also that's what makes it not scary because I've been 16 years on this planet. I've been 16 years alive. And bad stuff has happened, but it hasn't happened. I mean, some bad stuff happened along with other bad stuff, but it hasn't really been so overwhelming that I just give up. I mean, I've tried to give up a few times, but I haven't. And I'm really lucky that I haven't. But um, to be honest with you, I just I don't feel I don't feel excited about doing something big anymore. I don't feel crazy amazing when making new friends and talking to girls when when you feel like a slight sense of connection with someone. I don't feel as excited. I don't. I literally got like maybe it's a prank test from a girl yesterday saying how she got feelings for me, and it was followed by a call which I ignored, of course. It's gotten to that low of a point where I don't care, man. Don't care. Just stay away from me. I can't complain about being lonely, and this is what I want, right? But this isn't really what I want. This is what I feel like my future self would want me to do right now, and I'm just doing it all for him. But it's always like, haven't I given enough? Well, I just give all these people everything I can. I try to be as nice as possible. I try to make them laugh as much as possible. I study, I work, I do chores. Right? I console my friends when they need me. Like, when I need someone, I can't even trust someone to be there for me. And lack of this lack of trust, not they're just gonna leave me, is preventing me from even seeking help to them from them. Yeah. Thanks for listening to my TED talk, idiot. Good night.